Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 26th to the 1st of September, 26th of August to the 1st of September. Hope you're doing well. Yes, hope you're having a lovely time. Let's just see what's going on for you. Overall energies here on the center there. Karmic path on your relationship side, karmic path on your financial side, the influences from the universe and how the universe sort of like uses synchronicities and coincidences in order to help you. Your past self and what we can glean in retrospection from the past to help us keep us on the path or head for higher ground, as it were, and our future self, what we're sort of willing us on the future. They're like our future guides, sort of like trying to illuminate the pathway for us, trying to help us out. And then we have the solutions or the lessons to be learned out of this week, the information we can take out of this week. So yes, let's get on with this week's reading. Let's just see what's going on with the overall energies here. On the relationship side, it seems like I think it's an obvious, evident path. You can't avoid this path within relationships or within a spiritual path. It's like something that you can't avoid. It seems to be more than anything else. It seems to be playing into that. And it's also asking you to make actions upon that, to activate. It could be sort of like you can deny it as much as you like, but you may find yourself, you're in love with that person. And therefore you need to say that to that person, or you need to open the door, as it were, or open that conversation with that person. And this is, I think it's something like you can't deny it anymore. And I think it's quite new to you, actually. It's a real sort of bing moment. It's really new to you, and I think you need to act upon it. On your financial side, the future is bright. The future, you're really building towards the future. There is something that I think you've already probably started, and it could well be that you've been doing workshops online and stuff like that. So now it's the time to start that career of that person, that yoga teacher or whatever it is. Or that project or that business, whatever it is, it seems to be something that you've already started, and it's making you galvanized for going forward. And as you're going into that, and really it's driving you on, it will help you to open up on your relationship side. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. I think there's a big push of energy coming your way here, which makes for a very vibrant time in the future. But you have your foot on the accelerator, on the gas pedal. You're the one determining where it's going, how it's going, the speed at which it's going at, and everything like that. You're really determining that, and you're creating your own success. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side. Karmic path seems to be playing into the universal energies. So obviously I think there's a lot of synchronicities that are happening around you. Let's just say you're falling in love with one person, and that person's name just appears on vans and stuff like that all over the place. And you're just kind of going, I just can't deny it anymore. Or that person really likes that song, and then all of a sudden that song comes on the radio. Do you know what I mean? There seems to be that sort of like, it seems to be pointing in that direction. The universal energy is also pulling a lot out, so you're looking outwards rather than inwards here, I think, because I think you realize within you what's going on. On your past self is also playing into the universal energy. It's obviously out there, being very sociable, I think, is really important for you this week. Your future self here, it plays into the karmic path. It's waiting to see the action that you take upon things. That's what your future self is. And what's the lessons to be learned out of this week here? Here goes, nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's what it seems to be coming out of it. Yeah, it's a plan. It's coming together of the interior and the exterior, putting a plan together within your relationship side here. And this person here has got the world in their hands. And I think this is where you have that power as well to start. You have the possibility to ignite a beautiful, engagement in regards to relationships around you, an emotional and also spiritual path. Why not? You know, you are the instigator of this, and you can work to that plan and create it. You got the Five of Swords within the Five of Swords within the universal energy. Sorry, because it's like the universe just kind of went, oh, I better explain that card. Because it can come across as a really horrible thing, a sort of like outside, if you were just to read the card, and because I'm doing it, I'm getting a lot of messages at the same time. If I was just to read the card, I'd just sort of say, oh, it's very conflictual situations around you. Yeah, it can be, but you don't need to be involved in that. But the universe here is sort of saying, is also at the same time sort of saying to me, if you're going to ignore it, the universe will take you to task about it and sort of will not let you walk away. It sort of says that to me here, and it's like the universe is sort of saying, look, you know what I mean, you got to stop fighting this. You got to stop fighting this and just acknowledge it, that this is what it should be. In your past, you have the Seven of Wands, the evident path. This is what we're talking about. The Seven of Wands is the Seven of Wands for me is the 7 is the revelation number, so it's revealing something to you. It's revealing the evident path. It's revealing the plan that you should be going on and doing and taking hold of the world. Really, nothing ventured, nothing gained, as it were. Take the world within your hands and really do it. And I think it's building a lot of force within you it's creating a lot of force within you. And then you get the Seven of Swords at the top there. Absolutely amazing. 2 sevens. As I said, you can't deny it anymore. It's the 7, the evident path, the revelation. It's revealing stuff to you. You can't walk away from it. And in your future self, it's sort of saying, if you do understand this, as I said, the future is sort of waiting for you to deal with this sort of situation and really open up to something that you can't ignore anymore. That's what's going to make you a lot smarter. It's going to enormously help your financial side as well. Queen of Swords. This is the information that comes out this week, the lesson that comes out this week here on the relationship side. Queen of Swords is taking a direction. She is choosing to go one way. And, and she's looking off this way here. And she's looking also into her financial sort of side. But she's not just following the path through judgment and wisdom. She's actually also creating her path through her own judgment and wisdom. And this is where I think you should be enacting upon that. Some really beautiful stuff to be coming out of your life because you go after it. And I think the only reason you're going after it is because you can't deny it anymore, Pisces. You can't deny it anymore. Let's have a look what's going on the financial side. Okay, so we've got the karmic path here. The karmic path here is playing into the past more than anything else. It's playing into the past. As I said, it's something that you've already started, I think, and it's something that you're taking to a whole new level, I think, in the future. That's what it seems to be coming through. And the universal energies is playing out, but it's actually it's asking you to put it out there. It's like sort of canvassing in a way, going out there, meeting people in the street, sort of saying, oh, I've got this cafe bar here around the corner. We do this sort of thing. We do live sort of music and everything like that. Meeting people, and you'll get a lot of people coming to your cafe bar because you're going out to meet them. And I think you don't have to actually really do a lot to go and meet them in the way of advertising or anything like that. But it's bringing in a lot of success into your future. Your past self here, your past self is tied into the Wheel of Fortune more than anything else. There's a slight degree that goes into your karmic path, but it's tied into this Wheel of Fortune. It's almost as if like you've now got to take your past of what you've done. Say, like, if you've done this, yoga courses, and it's now time to become that yoga teacher, as it were. Let's just see on your future self. It just says this could be brilliant. It's like someone kind of goes, wow, this could be great, sort of scenario. let's just have a look what's going on the lessons from this week here. Use your enthusiasm to make any obstacles seem like just a little pebble on the beach that you can just step over. That's what it seems to be. Use your enthusiasm in a really good way. Yeah, there's a lot of networking, obviously, a lot of celebration. This is your enthusiasm. This is where you're using your karmic path to engage with your enthusiasm, which will open doors, which will make obstacles which normally would seem massive and difficult to get over, now seems very feasible to, you know, to climb or to get around or to organize or whatever it is. But it's a celebration of you connecting with the world around you. And you get the justice. Yeah, I think the more you put out, I think you put out $1, you're going to get $10 back. That's basically what it seems to be here. And it seems like the energy that is from the universal energy is providing a lot for you. But it's providing a lot because you're engaging as well, more than anything else. And then you get the Queen of Wands from your past, which plays into this. It obviously comes from within a passion that you started some time ago, that is now you're doing, as it were, as a professional sort of thing. It's like you might have been passionate about yoga, and now you've become, you know, you've done those courses to become a yoga teacher. I say yoga, but it could be anything. It could be, you know, doing tarot reading. It could be, you know, being a hypnotherapist. It could be making jewelry, doing fashion, whatever it is. It's something that you are passionate about, and that's where the magic of life comes into your life because of that magic. Don't look to the past, look to the future. And I think this is right. Your future self here is sort of saying, stay true to yourself, your enthusiasm, and that those 3 cups there will be replaced by your karmic path because you're using your enthusiasm to dispel any disappointments in the past. You're getting over a lot of obstacles at the moment. That's what I feel like. You're getting around a lot of obstacles. And yeah, it may be complicated. Sometimes it may feel like I'm not getting there. I'm not getting there. But you are. And you only have to lift your head up, and then you can be able to see these 2 cups there. And that is you being in alignment with yourself. And then we get the 7 of Cups. We've now got the 3 sevens on the table. Now, when you go to a casino, 3 sevens is jackpot. You have the jackpot easily within you here. And the 7 of Cups here is that evident path. As I said, the 7, number 7 is a revelation, revealing something to you. And then what it's doing is revealing you to the emotional side of what you're engaging in your financial side is really giving you payback. And that's going to dispel any disappointments that you may feel that you might have had in the past, or that when you're confronted with obstacles in your life, you'll be able to get round with ease because you're following the evident path. You're following your enthusiasm. And that enthusiasm comes from within you and your connection to the world around you. It's getting rid of a lot of difficult things. You know, when you start a business or a project and everything like that, the first 2-3 years is difficult. It's hard work. I've done many businesses already. And the beginning is always the hardest part of the work. After that, it should be in alignment with what really sits good for you. And that's what you're breaking through. You're really breaking through. It's really strange. I've just got to say, just looking at the overall sort of thing here, yeah, on the relationship side, you've got nothing but Wands and Swords. And that continues on there from your 2 of Wands being influenced by the Knight of Wands, going off on a mission that you are creating. I think this is what I was saying earlier on. It's something that you can no longer ignore. And you've really just got to get in that saddle and go for that passion. Really go for it. You've got the world at your hand, you know, in your hands. It's going to pan out very, very well for you. Just to finish what I was saying on about the Wands and the Swords on the relationship side, looking on the financial side, you've got nothing but cups apart from one wand, which is the Queen of Wands, but which comes from you, and that excitable sort of way of going about it. I missed the overall energies. That's what it was. That's why it didn't sit quite right with that. Yeah, it should be with that there card there. Do apologise. But obviously that is a mission that you do need to go on. It's going to change your fortunes. The moment you say to this person, you know, I've been thinking about you for a long time, and, you know, I've been thinking about maybe we go well together. Maybe we should go to the cinema. And that's all you need to do. And then once the floodgates are open, you're off and running. Yeah. That's why it didn't seem to fit right. That's why it should have been with the Wheel of Fortune. This mission that you should be going on that you can no longer deny is going to bring you ultimate rewards. And what is it going to bring you? You're planning on love. You're engaging in it. You can't deny it anymore. You've got to follow it. It's going to be absolutely humdinging with you. And it's just following the dot to dot. It's going to be so, I don't want to say simple, but it's going to be easy to love. Really easy to be in love. You know, with the 5 of Swords, you get the 7 of Swords. Don't fight it, as I said, and it will make your future incredibly vibrant, incredibly easy. You'll be able to see things happening as they turn up. And the moment you start doing that, the moment you take in that sort of like understanding of how things work, that's when you're going to get the good results in regards to love and relationships and passions and so forth. Look at that. With the 7 of Wands, you get the 2 of Wands, which is here as well. This is a plan you can no longer deny, Pisces. You can no longer deny this love that is in your life. And I would act upon it. If it might have been bugging you for years. It might be someone that you met years and years and years ago, and they've always been there in the background in your mind. And, you know, it's maybe the case of just sort of contacting them, you know. Obviously, if they're in a relationship, that's a bit of a, difficult situation. But if they're not, then I would just go for it gung-ho, you know, sort of scenario here. Yes, the intelligence, the 7 of Swords, basically disarming any sort of conflict in your life because you're just following your pathway, will allow you to plant the seeds and create that happiness. That mission that you are going on in the way of love is a very solid, consistent mission. Very, very solid, consistent future. And it's going to make you feel incredibly fulfilled as you go forward. Queen of Swords with the 10 of Cups. Yes, you are heading off towards your happiness. It's like, it's no longer this internal torment that you might have been doing with yourself over the past time. And you're past that. You're now creating, you're now got your hands on the steering wheel and sort of saying, no, this is what I want out of life. And this is what I'm going to get. And but in order to do that, you have to act. You have to say something. And I think it's going to be a very, very good celebration for you. Yeah, look at that. 9 of Cups. This is on your financial side. 9 of Cups with the 3 of Cups. I think the more that you put out, the more you're going to get back, basically. You put 3 out there, you get 9 back. You know, it's certainly going to put pay to any disappointment you may have had in the past, that you might have lived in the past according to business projects and career path. It's ultimately your karmic path is bringing you a lot of results. I've done it again, you know. I'm gonna leave it this time. I am gonna come back to that Wheel of Fortune, but that 9 of Cups should have been on the Wheel of Fortune. But I'm gonna leave it now because obviously that's what I'm supposed to do. You know, we're played out in both ways. On the Justice card, you get the Wheel of Fortune. It's now twice you're getting the Wheel of Fortune. I think your fortune is because you've got your hands on the steering wheel. Basically, you've got the control over your own fortune here. It's once you use your enthusiasm, that's when you're going to instigate that Wheel of Fortune moment. You're going to open a lot of doors. Any obstacles will seem really small. Look at that. You get the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands here with the Wheel of Fortune. It's so secure, this future. And funny enough, Scorpio, a fellow water sign, got exactly the same cards in that section there. The only difference is they got the star card where you've got the Wheel of Fortune. I think you're creating this future. You've got that mission to go on your relationship side, and then you've got a mission to confirm on your financial side. And stepping into that regal power, I think, is really important. Really owning it. And once you do, the universe is going to bring you tenfold. For every dollar you put in, the universe is going to bring back 10. And that could be with, you know, when I say dollar, it could be like, you know, time, effort, money, whatever it is, energy. You know, you put in, you know, this amount of physical activity into it, you're going to get, you know, 10 times fold back in the way of growth for your business. Your passion, your enjoyment will be the healing of that 5 of Cups, that disappointment in the past. As I said on that 5 of Cups, you're getting healing from it. And because it's coming from you, and it's coming from you in the way of which you engage your enthusiasm into the world around you. Incredibly powerful reading here. Incredibly powerful reading for you, Pisces. And then you get the 4 of Pentacles. Don't suffer fools gladly. Really don't put up with second best for you. You know, living your life and really holding true to what you know is very passionate within you is going to be that healing from the past. And it's going to, you know, sometimes we can hold on to the old ideals too much. And I think that is the only danger for your future, is that you're kind of looking into your past and saying, oh, it didn't work last time, it's not going to work this time. If you hold on to that ideal, yeah, you're going to probably have, it's probably going to come a cropper. But if you let go of that, I think you've got everything to be very, very successful in your future. And using your enthusiasm you have for what you're doing will really drive you forward. It will liberate you. Yeah. It is going to liberate you enormously. But it depends on your attitude in the way, and that's what that's all about, the 7 of Cups. It depends on your attitude that you apply to the obstacles or the situation within your career path, your business or your projects. How you approach it will determine whether you free yourself up or not. And the overall energy here is sort of saying, you know, I know how good I am. Therefore, I am going to create my own success. I think you've got the definite ingredients in order to get there. The amount of energy that's coming through is just so phenomenal for you. It is just breeding such beautiful happiness within your relationship side. There is no doubt about it. But it is dependent slightly upon what you do on your financial side and how you engage on your financial side. And that's where you've got to engage your passions and allow your passions to be the driving force, and stop, you know, do not shoot yourself in the foot, Pisces. Not worth it. There you go. Thanking you very much for being here. I hope you get the best out of these readings. Thank you very much for all the support that you give to this channel through the YouTube system. It's absolutely beautiful. I really do appreciate it. I will see you on either one of the energy videos or one of these readings here. We did a great reading on the blue moon from Aquarius. Should go and have a look at it. It's all time stamped. You'll be able to get this section for Pisces as well. It'd be around my head at the end of this video, coming up on a card, as it were. Yeah, go and have a look at it. It's absolutely brilliant. In the meantime, that's all for me left to say is, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.